Good day. In this video we're going over your Science 8 course outline. A lot of you can read, but we'll just breeze through it. Almost half the course will be spent on chemistry. And in part that's so you get to be good with all kinds of equipment in the room that you may not have used before. And also a lot of the interesting content is there and a lot of hands-on labs. So first section really is about safety, and you'll do a major lab where you'll learn all kinds of procedures. Then we look at the kinetic molecular theory, we look at the properties of matter, then we look at the periodic table and the atom, and we finish chemistry with chemical and physical changes, and expect tests on most of these topics. We may have to compress a bit because we are losing some class time in the second semester. Second unit is on light, which is a component of physics. And when we finish the light unit, then we will look at the eye and vision. And of course that ties into physics and also ties into biology. Biology this year is all about the cell and cell structures and their processes. We also look at bacteria, viruses, and your immune system. And we will close with earth science, looking at plate tectonics and how it relates to earthquakes and volcanoes. Each term, half of your mark comes from tests and quizzes, 40% comes from experiments and assignments, 5% come from in-class assignments that you do in front of me so I can see what you're actually up to, and 5% comes from getting ready for the tests. Each term will be worth 44%, and that leaves 12% for your final exam. Avoid being late to class. If you are late, make sure you check in at the office so you know that you're here, and avoid absences. If you know you're going to be away, let me know ahead of time. If you are surprised by being away, you take ill, then I expect a note from your parent or guardian, or they can send an email directly to me explaining your absence. Every class you will get homework. This involves doing new assignments and also studying your new notes. Studying your notes may involve recopying your notes. It's shown that if you recopy your notes the same day you get them, you will retain a lot more than if you do not recopy your notes. Notebooks, that's another sheet. Interim reports, each term you get an interim report that lets your parent or guardian know how you're doing, and you are expected to take it to them just like you would a report card. I have a form on assignments, we'll get to that later. Lab Decorum, that's all the behavior. Late policy. If you get work in on time, there's no penalty, and you will be given enough time to get work done. Typically that's 4 to 6 days. It may be a little less if I'm giving you more class time. If work comes in late, it is penalized, and it's penalized at a rate of 50% if it's late, misses the deadline. If it's more than one period late, it loses 75% of its value. Why are those penalties? Well, if you don't, you're going to keep up with the work, you're going to fall behind. And second, it's not fair to the kids who do work and take the course seriously and submit everything on time. There are exceptions if there's an illness or a family emergency, but in those cases, of course, I need a note to explain the absence. Tests. You are expected to write the tests on the date they're assigned. If you're away that day, you will write the test when you return to class. And at the end of a term, if you've missed any test and have not come in to make it up, then obviously it will be assigned a score of 0. If you make an effort in this course, you will be successful. If you do not make an effort in this course, maybe you can coast by, but the odds are you will not be successful, and you certainly will have lower achievement than you should. And of course, it means you won't lay a good foundation. And if you lay a poor foundation in grade 8, 9, and 10, you will have very little luck in senior science courses like chemistry or physics. So why not make an effort? Why not keep options open so you can do what you want when you leave this school and actually have some skills? Make an effort.